going on, fight fans? Looking at the Adrien Broner versus Ashley Theophane fight scheduled for April Fool's Day, April 1st. And that is for the 140, I think, WBA strap. Now, looking at both fighters, just real quick, this is just a quick look, not a breakdown prediction, but just an overview of the bout itself. So we got Adrien Broner. We all know who he is, what he's about. Loud, brash, says what he wants, he does what he wants. You know, the whole 9 yards. You know, he's a little attention whore, but so far it's worked out for him and it's built him a fan base. And as for Ashley, not much to be said about him. You know, he's kind of one of the TMT guys fighting out of Vegas from across the pond. You know, he's part of the whole Mayweather boxing club. But, you know, he seems like to be the complete opposite of what Adrien is. You know, he's keeps it quiet, handles his business, isn't about attention or trying to cause headlines or whatever. He's just a boxer, you know. So looking at both of their opponents, you know, Adrien really he's fought a lot better competition, minus, you know, early in his career, which is normal. But as of recent, Adrien, he's been taking on a lot of tough guys. Not necessarily his last fight versus Khabib. That was for a vacant WBA lightweight title. He got the stoppage, but, you know, looking at it, to be honest, that was more of a hometown stoppage. The fight did take place in Cincinnati, Adrian's hometown, so, you know, I'm just going to say chalk it up to a hometown stoppage. The guy didn't even hit the canvas, you know, got called on his feet. Before that, Adrien took on Sean Porter, and that was at I think at a catch weight of like 144, so it wasn't necessarily at 140, but, you know, not quite at the full 147 limit. And we all know Sean won. He smothered, got in, roughed him up, seemed to be a little bit too strong for Adrien. But in the last round, you know, AB did catch him with that hook and put him on the canvas, so he kind of set up a little question mark with that fight. Maybe in the future, if they both win their upcoming fights, a rematch can be in the works. And let's see, who else? John Molina Jr. also fought AB. Went the full 12 rounds, but that was an easy fight. AB put a beating on John for all of 12 rounds. As for John, he didn't show up. He just showed up to get paid, it looks like. Transformer Manuel Taylor. That was a good little scrap. Took place at a $140, but that was also in Cincinnati. Adrien got the unanimous decision. Went all 12 rounds. Carlos Molina, he went 12 rounds with him, but that was kind of like a comeback fight. Get your confidence back, because that came after losing to Chino Maidana. And as far as, you know, the Chino fight, it was a case of bit off more than you can chew. You know, he jumped from Gavin Reese and light punching Paulie Malignaggi to, you know, $144 to face, you know, hard punching Chino Maidana. So, you know, I'm not gonna bash AB on that fight, even though it was hilarious to watch, and it was a great upset. I thought AB was gonna win, even though I'm not a fan of AB. It was it was a great surprise, and to see him you know, get touched up like that, get a little humble pie. But all right, now as far as Ashley, you know, he doesn't have all these name opponents like Adrien does. He's actually quite the opposite. And a lot of these guys he's faced, I've never even heard of, much less can pronounce their name. You know, he's coming up against the guys of Steve Upshur Chambers, Morani Monts, Miguel Zuginda, man, just a bunch of random guys I don't even know. Never heard of. Robert O.B. I don't even know. Sorry if I'm butchering these names, but these are literally guys I've never even heard of. Ronnie the Warrior Jr. Anybody know who that is? Just this is just to give you an idea of what kind of guys Ashley has been fighting. His only notable opponents have been he did fight a DSG, Danny Garcia, but that was years back, 2010, split decision. So could have gone either way. I actually did watch that. I think it could have gone either way. A draw would have been nice, but yeah, split decision loss to Danny Garcia back in 2010. So that's his only noteworthy opponent. He has losses to the types of Darren Hamilton, Pablo Cesar Cano, which is the only other guy that I've actually heard of. Cano fought Malignaggi, and I believe he fought Eric Morales years back. Used to be a solid guy. I haven't seen Pablo. I think he was just one of those guys that was hot for a second and then faded. So that's just the two guys. Looking at them from a real quick look, there's not much to compare. I know people are saying Ashley's game, and I don't doubt that at all. I just think that his lack of top opposition, his lack of power. This guy only has 6 knockouts in damn near 40 fights. He's punching at a KO percentage of 24. AB, he might not be dropping guys or knocking out guys, and while he moved up in weight, he did drop Sean Porter, but he has enough pop to hurt guys, even the bigger guys. He got beat up by Chino Maidana, but he did catch Chino with some shots that probably stunned him for a little bit, or at least made him respect the power. So AB, even though he's not a full-fledged 147, he is a 140 pounder. He's got big frame, even though he's short, but he's thick, he's muscular, he's fucking stacked. Not that makes him stronger. It just makes him fill out more. So I think staying at 140 is a safe spot to be, fighting against the types of Khabib. Now Ashley, I think he's playing it safer right now since he got that strap from Khabib, but the level of competition is not there. It's night and day. I'll make an official prediction the sooner it comes, but this is just a quick look at it. Is this a cherry pick, or is this a legit challenge, and who do y'all think will win? Y'all let me know. Drop a comment, like, subscribe, share. Alright, have a good day. I'm out.